Hello everyone, I am Advika and you are watching the Law Informants channel. In this video, I will be talking about the sexual offences against women. There are 4 states of offences against women: stalking, outraging the modesty of women, sexual harassment, and peeping toms. The first offence is stalking. It is defined under Section 345D of the IPC. Stalking is a crime of following and watching someone illegally over a period of time in attempt to gain personal interaction despite clear indication of disinterest by the concerned party. It also involves monitoring the person's internet usage. Whoever commits the offence of stalking shall be punished with imprisonment for 3 years or for a term of 5 years. The conduct shall not amount to stalking if the man who pursued it proves that it was pursued for the purpose of preventing or detecting crime and the man accused had been entrusted with responsibility by the state. The second offence is outraging the modesty of women. It is defined under Section 354 of the IPC. It means to use force against a woman or even threaten to use force if the intention is to outrage her modesty. In the cases of outrage of modesty of women, police can make arrests directly without the need of a warrant. So, what exactly does outraging modesty mean? The Supreme Court referred to modesty as feminine decency and a virtue that women possess owing to their sex. The punishment is jail time between 1 to 5 years along with a fine. It is not enough that the victim's modesty is outraged. It is an offence only when the accused intended or knew it would be likely that the acts in question would outrage the victim's modesty. So, in a scenario where Ramesh pulls and rips Nina's clothes while playing Holi, it is a crime only if Ramesh knew that his acts would outrage Nina's modesty. The next type of offence is sexual harassment. It is defined under Section 354A of the IPC. Sexual harassment is any form of unwelcome sexual behavior that is offensive, humiliating, or intimidating. To protect women from sexual harassment at their workplace, the Sexual Harassment of Women at Workplace Prevention, Prohibition and Redressal Act 2013 was passed. There are provisions in the main criminal law, the Indian Penal Code or IPC, which are different from the special laws on sexual harassment, but punishes such harassment done anywhere. Special law gives you the option of seeking civil remedies and damages involving your office administration. Unwelcome touching or other physical contact, asking or demanding sex, or any other sexual activity making remarks which are of sexual nature can lead up to 3 years of jail. Showing pornographic material, which may include videos, magazines, books, etc., can lead to up to 1 year of jail. The last type of offence is peeping toms. It is covered under Section 354C of the IPC. It involves capturing the image of a woman engaging in a private act in circumstances where she would usually have the expectation of not being observed. Voyeurism is an offence to privacy as well as dignity of a person by infringing upon the right of individuals to control exposure of their bodies without their consent or knowledge, and it can lead to 1 to 3 years of imprisonment along with a fine. If someone is found guilty of committing the same crime more than one time, the punishment is jail time of between 3 and 7 years along with a fine. Now, what if a woman agrees to have her photo taken? In such a case, the person who takes the photo cannot be imprisoned. Whereas, in cases like posting and stalking photos on social media without the consent can lead to imprisonment. The law makes it clear that the woman has to expressly consent to both watching or taking pictures as well as sharing them for it not to be an offense. In a scenario, if Ajay shares those photos with his friends on WhatsApp, it could amount to a crime under the provision on voyeurism.